Geek Citadel.
Welcome to Playing Games. We're here with a good old retro classic, Snatcher, one of Hideo Kojima's first games. So, let's go ahead and get in this bad bitch, because I love this game. For many people that don't know, Snatcher is one of Hideo Kojima's first games and quite easily one of the best adventure games I ever played in my life. I'll probably beat this game, I don't know, about 10, 15 times. And even though like the story is linear and nothing ever really changes in the game, I'm still intrigued enough to always come back and play it. If you never played it before, it's very simple to get into. It's like a very first-person kind of action-adventure game. So, check this out. We're going to get right into it. She's a beautiful Oriental woman. This was one of the first games I played on Sega CD, which is weird because Sega CD came out so much earlier than this game. But when I played it, I absolutely fell in love with it. I'm gonna keep going and get through it, but you can look at all this stuff.
I'm Gillian Seed. I've been assigned to Junker headquarters effective today.
Oh, you're Mr. Seed. Please forgive me. My name is Mika Slayton. I'm the administrative assistant and operator here at Junker headquarters. Very pleased to meet you.
It was one of the first voice games I ever played. It was absolutely amazing. But the thing about Snatcher is it had a really in-depth storyline. It also took a lot from Terminator and various other movies. And Hideo Kojima was clearly paying homage to a lot of those films. A lot of Blade Runner and Terminator influences in this game. Could you tell me a little bit about Junker operations? This is my first time in town. Tell me a little bit more about yourself. About me? Isn't that a bit forward, Mr. C? Let me tell you about myself first. Maybe then you'll tell me. I can tell you're very smooth with the ladies. You don't even know. Alright, I forget what I'm supposed to do here. Oh, Snatcher's coming. That should attack the area.
Mr. Seed?
Gillian's fine, and you can call me Gillian, Mika.
Okay, Gillian. I'll open the main door and show you around headquarters.
What kind of footsteps are those? Like somebody really walking slowly. Why does it look like Gillian's crying here? Like a single tear coming out of his eyeball. Show me to the chief's office.
Chief Cunningham, Gillian Seed is here. I brought him in as you requested.
Thanks for coming, Seed. I'm Benson Cunningham, the Chief of Junker Operations.
Gillian Seed. I've been transferred here from the 17th Special Forces Division.
I've heard all about your special training in the military, Seed. I hope you'll put it to good use on your new assignment here. By the way, I understand you're suffering from amnesia. Any sign yet that your memory's coming back?
I'm afraid not. I still can't remember a thing from before the Army picked me up 3 years ago.
You're married, aren't you?
Yes, but we're separated now. She has amnesia as well, and without any memories between the two of us, I'm afraid there was very little to base a good relationship on.
I can see your point there.
Boom, 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 boom. So funny thing about this game, and mostly any game about this around this time, is in this game you play a junker who's like one of the major guys that stop these snatchers who body snatch and take people's bodies and go around assassinating people. But there's only 2 junkers in the entire Neo Kobe district. You and another guy. Which is like, what? Why would there only be 2 guys? It's just weird. One, the purpose of the Junker Force is to eliminate Bioroid Snatchers. A Junker, even in the course of carrying out one, must not harm civilians. A subject may not be physically investigated or restrained unless irrefutable evidence exists that indicates the subject is indeed a Snatcher. A Junker is required to assist and support civilian bounty hunters. In order to carry out one, a Junker is allowed to use the blaster and the navigator and the turbo cycle. These are the 5 rules. Alright. Basically, I'm going to go ahead and try to get through all of this so we can get to some of the meat of the game.
That should be enough to make your duties as a junker quite clear. This is your junker ID card. It will identify you as a junker. Carrying it allows you to exercise your special authority.
I see. Sort of like a police officer's badge, huh?
And here's some money. It's not much, but you'll need it to carry out your investigation.
Money?
Cash?
Credit cards aren't accepted in some regions of the city. You'll need this sooner or later.
Sounds like it's a rough place out there.
Go see Harry, the engineer. He's got your equipment ready for you.
This was actually one of the first games I ever played that actually got me into anime too. Cause it was super animated, great story. I was like, oh man, this game's amazing. Then I became curious about more and more anime, and now I love it. This game also has something strange in it. It has a pretty cool, well, I wouldn't call it cool. It was kind of alright back in the day. So it's like a shooting system where you can reload and shoot various targets back and forth. It's strange, but you get used to it. I haven't played this in a while, but I'm gonna go ahead and give it a go. Civilian, Snatcher, snatch, snatch. I still got it, baby. Woo! 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 If I was like younger when I first played this game and I did that, I'd be like, I'm so happy. Now I'm like, whatever. It's a really easy game to get around. It's just like a shooting gallery game. So let's head to the engineering room. Harry should be back by now.
Oh, good. Harry's back.
Great to meet you. You're Gillian Seed, right? Haven't we met somewhere before?
No, I don't believe so.
Really? I guess I must be imagining things.
Yeah. I don't know you here. I don't know you. Those are odd work clothes. Let me take a look at those. Hey, what are you doing? Stop it! Get out his pants, man.
I know. All right, allow me to introduce the Navigator, which I designed especially for you. Hey, Metal Gear, get out here.
See? And it's called Metal Gear because he had a game called Metal Gear on Nintendo and PC. And you're like, oh, it's Metal Gear. But I didn't know that when I was younger because I didn't even think about it. Now that I'm older.
Well, introduce yourself.
So if you ever played Metal Gear Solid 4,
Pleased to meet you, Gillian. I am
that is Metal Gear.
Mark II. I am programmed to be your personal
Sons of the
assistant.
Patriots, or Guns of the
Metal Gear?
Patriots.
That's a pretty weird
the
name.
little
Oh,
metal they
he's
use.
cute.
Thank you.
I think he's turning red. I took his basic design and his name from the Metal Gear menace of the late 20th century. But quite unlike that Metal Gear, this one was designed for peaceful purposes.
Metal Gear Menace. Oh, Kojima.
Oh, that's right. Don't panic yourself.
Give me my
I got it
gun!
right over
I'm
here.
trying to shoot shit!
This is your blaster, the official weapon of a junker. It's got full user
It looks like
feedback
a
circuitry,
cross between
adjusting itself
RoboCop's
to your
gun and the
reaction
Blade Runner
time.
pistol.
In other words, it's just as good as you are. What do you think? Here, see how she feels.
It's unbelievably light.
You bet it is. This ain't one of those ray guns the Army uses. She's put together with the latest carbon polymers and ceramics, not affected by heat one bit. And her ergonomic design optimizes both functionality and firepower. Well, what do you think, Gillian?
I'll take it.
I'll take it. Alright, back to asking for stuff. You're an engineer. Tell me about how the Snatchers are built. It's odd, but we've never been able to get a specimen. They're always all stolen or have self-destructed. They have any weaknesses? They're built really well, so it's tough to destroy them outright. Try to immobilize them. They got these slits in their head for some reason. A well-placed shot there will often destroy their control functions. That's why it's important to practice your marksmanship. Alright. Looks like some kind of child's toy. A toy? I'd be interested to see what kind of toys you had as a kid. Yeah, but he's kind of cute. Oh, never mind.
I have a video phone call from Jean-Jacques Gibson coming in. Connecting.
Junker HQ, this is Gibson. I've cornered a probable male snatcher. I'm in the abandoned factory in the M district. Request immediate backup.
Gillian, that means you. You better head out right away. Jean needs your help.
We must hurry. We'll use a turbocycle to travel to the scene.
Game had great
Be
music
careful,
too.
Gillian.
Just absolutely love it. The intro music is bro.
This
Me
is a
too.
turbocycle.
And then
specially
throughout the
designed
entire
for jumper
game,
use.
it's just great.
In addition to
musical
three-wheeled
themes.
ground travel, it is capable of hovering and
Sega CD
high-speed
has some
flight.
good
The
music.
vehicle is also VTOL capable, so takeoffs and landings in narrow areas present no
VTOL?
difficulty.
A flying tricycle, huh? I just came in one of these things.
We have been assigned this vehicle for use in our investigations.
All right, let's go.
Now departing for the abandoned factory.
When I was young, I used to act like I was in a vehicle when this part happens. Used to just kind of like,
My first day on the job, and now this. Ace Junker Gibson's cornered a suspected snatcher. I wonder if this guy really is a snatcher. Guess I'll find out now if all that training really paid off.
so now we kind of like get into the meat and the bones of the game. Now that we've Gotten past most of the text. So, what could be more thrilling than the haunted ruins of a factory? It's a battered old factory. Judging from its design, I'd say it dates from the period when manned production techniques were still used. It appears abandoned. The building is heavily damaged. It's probably been abandoned since the last century. There's no sign that anybody's around. Metal, are you reading anything? I can't tell from here. We'll have to move inside. The sky is getting quite dark. Looks like a storm may be coming in. This place is quite run down. It looks deserted too. That was Metal. Sorry, I can't keep my voices together. Any more data without going into the building.
Oh no!
What was that?
A male scream. Perhaps something has happened to Jean-Jacques.
You think? Somebody screaming like that? Shit!
Please use extreme caution. I read
That
multiple
dude
moving
is
objects within the factory.
done.
This could indicate the presence of snatchers or
Terrified.
insectors.
Insectors?
Or in excruciating
What in the world's
pain.
that?
A spider-like robot used by snatchers as security devices. Though compact in size, they are armed with needle guns. Use extreme caution.
Alright, we're going in. Keep your blaster ready. Press the A button to draw your blaster. Anything can happen in there. You might want to save frequently in case disaster strikes. He's right. Anything can happen. But the game never really ends. It's not like it kicks you out. If something bad does happen, you just get to retry. Which is funny. It's one of the first games that really implemented that kind of thing.
What the?
It's Little John.
Little John?
Yes, Jean-Jacques Gibson's personal navigator.
Alright, let's do some investigating here. Water's dripping from the sprinkler. Those drops really echo in here. Let's listen. It's very quiet. The water drops are the only sound. Hey, Metal, aren't you picking up anything? Aren't you picking anything up? No, I'm not getting any reading. Alright, let's look at Little John. Oh my, Little John's been demolished. There's no way to repair damage this bad. Let's investigate Little John. The charting indicates he was hit by fire from a laser cannon. Nearly all his circuits are burned completely through. His functions have been completely terminated. Nevertheless, his memory may be all but partially intact. Where's Gibson? The navigator never leaves his brother's side unless there is a very serious reason. Well, you know, might as well being blown up. I don't think he could have had any choice in the matter. He's like, hey man, I'm gonna blow up, baby. We have to hurry. Gibson's in trouble. Alright, now moving ahead. Wait! There's a figure on the floor! Holy shit. They're dead.
Dear God.
John! Gibson! It's Gibson! My God, his head's been twisted completely off! Jeez. I shouldn't have to beat him like this. I can't believe they killed John! He dropped his blaster. He dropped his blaster here. Alright, let's investigate. He's still warm. That scream we heard was no doubt his. What happened to him? His head has been completely twisted off. He died instantly. It would take incredible strength to do this. It's an old-type blaster. It's definitely John's. It's still warm. He probably fired several shots. Hey, Metal. Are you picking up anything? Are you picking anything up? No, I'm not getting any reading. It's been crushed flat. This would take incredible strength. There was a key in one of his pockets. This item is quite an antique. What is this key for? I don't know of anywhere where old keys like this are still used. Metal. Hang on to this key as evidence, okay? Alright, I'll store it. Wait! There's a scrap of paper in one of his pockets. I don't think we'll find any more evidence in his belongings. Look! John's holding something in his right hand! Alright. Investigate Gibson. Right hand. It's hair! He's holding several strands of hair! In addition, there is skin tissue under his nails, probably from him scratching his attacker.
Now analyzing recovered hair sample. Analysis complete. Results on the display. 1. Chromosomal analysis of cells from the papilla and root reveal 46XY. Subject is male. 2. Hair color, brown. Hair structure reading of 65 indicates European subject, wavy hair. 3. Attachment of root structure and thickness of the base of the strand suggest hair was pulled out of follicle. 4. Enzyme antibody analysis indicates subject is blood type A, Rh factor negative. 5. Cell component distribution indicates presence of artificial protein compounds. The results of the analysis strongly suggest that the strand of hair was pulled from the
telling me
scalp
all
of
this.
Jean's attacker during their struggle. This strand of hair almost certainly came from a male European, blood type A negative Snatcher.
Ooh, Snatcher. Well, we already knew a Snatcher, didn't it? We already analyzed the hair. Okay, so skin sample. Let's go through that
Now
again.
analyzing recovered tissue sample.
Gotta be a robot, really.
Analysis complete. Results on the display. 1. Enzyme antibody analysis indicates subject is blood type O, Rh factor negative. 2. Chromosomal
Coach Sheba
analysis
has
of
too much
cells
fun with his
reveal 46
detailed
XX.
information.
Subject is female. 3. Cell component distribution indicates presence of artificial protein compounds. 4. Number of melanocytes in sample indicates that subject is Caucasian. The results of the
Caucasian?
analysis strongly suggest that the tissue sample, a cluster of skin cells,
thought they was in
taken from
Japan.
the subject during a struggle with John. These skin cells almost certainly came from a female European, blood type O negative Snatcher.
Nice. It's easy to decipher in Neo Kobe, right? Maybe there's more than one Snatcher involved. Gibson said, I've cornered a probable male Snatcher. Let's investigate the piece of paper. It's written on ordinary paper. Search the house. What is that supposed to mean? Who knows? This could be John's last words. Metal, keep this as evidence, will you? Alright, now storing paper scrap in my internal chamber. Nasty. Investigate. Blaster? Bending a blaster like this is well beyond the strength of any human. No doubt it was a Snatcher. I'm not picking up any sounds.
An analysis of Jean's stomach reveals a major lesion on the caloric region of the gastric membrane.
So, John had an ulcer, huh?
Yes. In addition, I read a substantial quantity of partially digested organic compounds.
Organic compounds. If you can determine the composition and the degree to which the food's been digested, we may be able to figure out where Jean's been.
Why does that matter? It's like we looking for murderers right now.
Now making incision in Jean's stomach to analyze organic compounds present.
Go for it, bro. Do some surgery in front of me.
Analysis complete. Results on the display. Results of the analysis indicate the organic compounds are primarily composed proteins that have been exposed to digestive acids for approximately 3 hours. Amino acid structure of the protein suggests the meat is that of a buffalo.
Buffalo meat?
Buffalo.
Yes, buffalo meat. The results indicate that Jean ate buffalo meat somewhere about 3 hours before he was
Let me
killed.
get some buffalo meat. What in the world happened here? Let's check Little John. He should have recorded something. What? Oh, a navigator we saw right there. Alright, so retreat. Let's go check out Little John. Boy, they really wasted him.
Well, what do you think? Can you get this memory chip out of there in one piece?
I will attempt it. Now retrieving memory chip.
Animations?
Memory chip retrieved.
That wasn't too hard. Now what am I supposed to be doing here? Alright, let's use Metal Gear. Ah, there we go. Alright, now what?
I'm reading movement.
Who's that? Who that? Hey! Something just ran across that doorway.
Snatchers?
Unable to confirm. I suggest we investigate.
You want me to end up dead like that, dude? I say we get the fuck out of here. Alright, I'll go for it. It's a dead end. A dead end? Then where did the Snatchers go? Anything on your sister? On your sensors? No, I'm not getting any reading. Investigate front. I don't see any way out of here. Out from here. It's blocked by a cave-in. We can't go any further. Are you okay, Gillian? That's weird. I was fine until a moment ago. Please stay quiet. What's wrong, Randall? Maybe it's a sensor defect, but I think I'm picking up a sound off in the distance. Can you hear it, Gillian? That's odd. Seems like my ears are going out on me. Maybe it's due to a change in air pressure. Alright, now moving back. Wait. Wait! I can hear something. I can't hear a thing. Quiet. There! Can you hear it? Alright, now moving back. Wait. I can hear something. I can't hear a thing. Now moving back. I'm picking something up from the direction of Little John. I thought Little John's functions were totally dead. Alright, let's take a look at Little John and see what that is.
Whoa!
A time bomb?
Evacuate immediately! There is little time!
Okay, I will save. Like this game is like, hey, maybe you should save. It doesn't have autosave, but it's just like, hey, you probably should save the game. just in case you know, get into some business. Uh-oh. Insectors, future blasters. Alright, let's do it. Oh no, not insectors. Whatever will I do? Help me, it is Insector. Insector. Woo! That was difficult. I've lost the motion reading. Alright, let's retreat. It's going to explode! We must evacuate! Again? Go boom boom, baby! Insectors getting bullets in the face all day. Insector. Man, I would have just ran out of the building. Forget this. I'm not gonna blow up trying to shoot some insectors. They're gonna have to catch me. The motion reading has vanished. Yeah, can we get the hell out of here?
We're getting out of here.
Sorry, I cannot go with you.
What's wrong with you? Hurry it up.
I am incapable of locomotion.
What on earth are you blabbering about? Let's go. It's gonna blow.
Please save yourself. I am paralyzed with fear.
Oh, I can't believe this stupid robot. Come on.
Back when you were younger, you forget to turn the volume down. It was just like erupted the entire house.
Ears are really ringing.
That's because you left the volume turned up.
Damn snatchers.
Very funny.
There is no need for concern. I have stored all the information about the evidence and the area in my memory. We should return to Junker headquarters. We've returned to Junker headquarters.
Ooh, that was some first day.
Now entering the building. We've entered the lobby.
Gillian, I heard about Jean.
Mika.
I'm sorry. I wish I could have done more.
You performed your duties quite satisfactorily.
That's right, it's not your fault, Gillian. Don't worry about it. By the way, the chief is waiting for you.
This is the chief's office.
Well, Seed, that was a pretty rough first assignment to draw. You made a
Well,
great effort.
this is
though.
like a super
I've
breakdown
studied the
part of
data
the game.
transmitted
So,
back by Metal Gear, so
I'm
I
gonna
know
go ahead and
about
end
what
it here.
happened out there.
But
It's too bad about
would I
Gibson.
recommend
He
Snatcher?
was a
Hell
great
yes. If
junker.
you like any type of graphical
Seed,
adventure
I need
games,
you to take
even
over
if you
for
don't,
him.
it has a great story.
You're the only
all
one I've
kind of
got
good stuff
left who
going on in
can
this
battle
game.
this Snatcher
So,
menace.
I have a blast playing this all the time. Always pick it back up. I have so much fun. So, one of Hideo Kojima's best games. If you want to see me play Police Knots at some time, just leave comments or whatever. If you want to see me continue playing this game or whatever, I don't care. just leave a comment and I'll see if I can play it again. But it's if you can, I would recommend playing it yourself. Watching somebody else play it probably doesn't do it justice, the justice that it deserves. It's great to see like earlier works of Hideo Kojima before the next Metal Gear comes out. So, you know, that's that. Anyway, this is Kevin Jones holding it down for the Citadel, and I'll see you on the next episode of Playing Games.